Greetings, I am Cosmic Jaguar. I'm the messenger of light and a bridge between the earth and stars. My mission is to reignite humanity, to awaken truth, abundance, and unity within every soul who chooses to remember. This activation begins right now. Today is 13 Akabal, the sacred night, the place where the future is dreamed before it arrives. It's arriving. Akbal is the twilight house of ancestors, where the Mayan sun priest walked between the seen and the unseen. We're opening up to those higher vibrations now that we can perceive. We've always had the ability, but this is why I say that I'm reigniting humanity to all of this potential. You think it's mental still, then you're still in a lower dimension, three-dimensional world. This is far beyond the three-dimensional plane. All right. Akabal. On the 13th tone, this is when this reaches full potential, because it is an ending and a new beginning, and it is the grandfather, grandmother combined energy with that number 13. So your dreams have been inspired greatly by the ancestor lineage, masculine and feminine energies today with that number 13. So close your eyes, imagine a night sky opening like a doorway. Feel your dreams stirring. Maybe you have a memory of a dream you had, if not last night, this whole 13-day cycle. I've been having some incredibly vivid dreams. Prophetic again. I dreamt a few nights ago about I was trying to climb a hill of black rock, and then came back down, and I saw that I was changing my shirt, and there was someone next to me also kind of doing the same thing, putting in a clean shirt. And then only later, just a few days ago, I realized this is about sweat lodge. That we used to be in the sweat lodge, and then we'd bring a change of clothes. And the host was nice enough to let us rinse off in the shower if we felt like it. And had dinner, left a plate of food for the spirits, for the animals' spirits. So feel your dreams stirring the blue-black velvet. This isn't velvet, but potential wrapping around you. Envelope. Okay. You can open your eyes, because everything is still a dream. Okay, I invited the Buddha energy in for today's episode. Okay, in this space, the ancestors, Sanaka, who is my eagle guide in my dreams, Buddha, Sananda, the living spirit of Jesus, who was also a space commander, along with Ashtar Command. They're whispering right now. Dreams show you not just your past, but also your future financial path, which projects to nurture, which alliances to form, and which interferes to dissolve. So, project. I have lots of projects, including attempting to maintain consistency with making these messages every day and having a consistent background for this. Want to make it familiar to you, like Mr. Roger's neighborhood. That he always had his house and he was welcoming you in. So I'm welcoming you into my house with my spirit family, my ancestor guides, and future guides. I put a painting up today of the night boatman here. So I've been doing this for a long time. This was almost 10 years ago I did that. Maybe 7 or 8 years. But still a beautiful painting with the stars, and the boatman is the spirit that, guides us over the river, usually with a dog swimming behind us. Guides us to the other side of this realm, away from the 3D version of ourselves to what we have deeper and deeper inside of us. And so, if you've been dreaming of scarcity, it's a signal to rewrite your inner script. So, if you don't have enough money to share with a messenger in this, you can make some kind of other kind of offering, even in the dream space, offering prayers and energy for help and assistance. But if you're wise enough to invest in my personal growth in this channel as your personal guide, as your teacher, as your, I dare say, guru? No, I don't like the word guru, but definitely Tata here was my guide, ancestor, but he was really a grandfather. I am, you can be your Theo, I can be your uncle in this endeavor here. If you've been dreaming of abundance, on the other hand, it's an invitation to anchor it into your daily chores, to do the things that are making you feel like you are very abundant. I'm still working with my crystals, doing my sound healing for you now. This is opening up your heart chakra energy. Correct, yes. So the 13 Akabal invites you to treat your finances like a sacred architecture. The ancestors say, build with patience, layer intention like stones. The Buddha adds, release clinging to the old economy. Yes. If you're in America, I haven't looked at the Mexican money so closely yet, but your dollar bills, I'll say, 100 bills are changing. Notice your $100 bills are split in half, and there's half colored, like rainbow currency, and then half looks like the old currency. But if it says a Federal Reserve note on there, that means you owe. That's not your dollar. Oh, you thought that was your dollar bill, $5 bill, $10, whatever denomination of bill. If it says Federal Reserve note, a note means that you owe, that you are in debt that much to the Federal Reserve, who owns that dollar bill you're using. So you still owe that back to them with interest. Mind you, they don't print the money that you need to pay the interest, right? No. Oh, you have to come up with that by tricking other people to give you their little debt notes so that you can eventually work yourself to death trying to catch up in that hamster wheel. Or you can work with me and give me the resources that I need to continue my life here, in which I can use my crystals to anchor your soul star chakra and now your earth star chakra as well, because that's where you anchor to Gaia, soul stars, where it connects you to your higher guides, angelic and galactic, etc. They all come in your crown chakra already if you've been working with that. But your soul star chakra is a real anchor point and a doorway. A doorway of light opens up, and you can choose to walk through it and see what is on the other side of there for you, right? We all have a visitor coming over. Let's see. Sananda, that is Jesus as spaceship commander, says, let generosity and discernment dance together. So generosity is when you just kind of give just for the sake of giving, but discernment is when you give for a higher cause, like seeing me be able to spread this kind of wisdom and knowledge around. And I hate for it to sound selfish, but there's just no other way for this to work out, right? Because this is not a 9-to-5 job, or I could go wash dishes, I could go sell tacos, maybe. I'm not even allowed to work in Mexico anyway. So it's all donations, because your friendly heart has really opened up and you see the dream wisdom that I'm sharing is real and true and helpful and useful. Just like if I went to go paint your garage or something, that's helpful and useful and worthy of money. So I'm here painting your inner garage, your chakras here, and helping you clean that muck out of your chakra system so that you can be open to these new energies. As you feel it in your high heart, you feel the connection with your soul star and your earth star chakras, and your back door to your heart opens up, and you can it's just amazing feelings that you can have parts of this new life path opening up right now. And who's opening up? It's called 3i Atlas. They're learning more and more about this every day. It's turned green since last week, I think. It's suddenly turned green, and apparently it's shooting out some kind of a laser beam to the sun, and the sun is answering back by blowing plasma towards 3i Atlas. Interesting relationship there, I would say. And this is scientific. I didn't make this stuff up. It's in the news. It's on science websites. So 3i/Atlas. If you don't know, you don't know. So go know what you could know before it knocks you on the head and says, hello, why haven't you been getting ready for us? You knew this time that this was coming. So Ashtar command speaks as a memory of homecoming, not a distant star, but a field of consciousness that we are re-entering, right? Things that you don't know, but that's vibratory. So just like you never turn to a certain radio station, you turn that dial up and you find that signal, and then you can feel it. But if you're just stuck on these lower signals where you just want to stay and play in this three-dimensional realm and stress out about not having enough for more playing around, then you don't get to ascend. But we are ascending to this new field of consciousness. Each inspired choice here on Earth is a boarding pass back to that vibration. You buy the ticket, you ride the ride. Okay, if you want to buy the ticket to the bar scene or whatever, I don't know what else is going on in town, or whatever you purchase, that's what you own. So if you purchase a healing session with me, which we can do for $60 through the internet, or just we have this is Star Trek times we're living in. We can just talk to each other like this on the little phone devices. No big deal. So let's affirm this right now. I am returning to my cosmic home, even even as I plant my feet on earth. My work, my dreams, my finances align with the higher order of light. By the way, if you would like to donate some XRP, Stellar, or XLM, I have a Lobster account. I would gladly send that to you, or if several of you request that, I can post it. But that's the future of money. No more of these debt notes tricking everybody. So I dreamt a future of doing Temescal sweat lodges, and sure enough, within 48 hours or less, that just manifested in my life. A friend of mine in a little town called La Huerta, just south of San Miguel de Allende, around the Presa, the big lake that we have here. There is a little town, La Huerta. It's in a little canyon kind of thing with a stream of water running through there. It's got a giant tree. Now this is where it gets really amazing. I saw this tree. This guy showed me a picture, and last time Christy and I were trying to cross the border, and we went to the place where you get your little sticker permit for the car, and this guy was sitting there behind us, and he heard us talking about going to San Miguel, and he showed me the video of this place called La Huerta, and you have to drive through a little tunnel to get there, and there's a huge cypress tree that it takes like 15 people to wrap their arms around this huge tree. And I met a lady, Luna and Tiffany and Maxie, all these new friends of mine here that are really opening up to this kind of stuff. And Luna and her tío have a place out there with a sweat lodge. And so Tiffany and I drove out there and went through the tunnel, found Luna, and she showed us the Temescal and some amazing herbal medicines that she got growing out there. You know what I'm talking about? Nature's finest remedies growing out there. Second finest, maybe. And now I'm going to be pouring the water. Luna will host, and there's another gentleman that will be running the fire, so bringing in the hot rocks. But I will be pouring the water and the herbs and directing kind of what goes on along in there in the Temescal. And so that's not completely new for me, but it will be new to be the actual water pourer and prayer maker there, and kind of make sure things don't get out of line inside there. So, close your eyes again. We're going to activate now. Inhale the night, exhale the dawn. Feel the ancestors' hands at your back. Feel the future self, yourself in the future, smiling before you. Know you are supported. From Cosmic Jaguar, may your dreams light the path. May your abundance flow. Right, it's a flow, it's a giving and receiving. May your homecoming to Three Eye Atlas be joyful. Yes, we are all one humanity. All these things, anytime there's two sides, like even Gaza and Israel, it looks like there's two things fighting, but there's not. There's just one fighting inside of itself, right? We're all one. Same with any conflict has been artificial. Even Republican, Democrat, love Trump, hate Trump, whatever, you're still the same thing. You are the same as those things, other people that you criticize. They're your brothers and sisters, and you're fighting while we have important guests coming over. So go clean your room, make your bed, get ready for company, sweep, mop the floors, do the dishes, get your house in order, get your finances straight, make a donation to help me continue doing what I'm doing here. Okay, nothing to be afraid of. It's not even just the bills. It's little dots and the zeros and ones in a computer. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, there's your money. Oh, thank you. Oh, tick, tick, tick. Oh, no money for you. You will get no money because follow our program. And you tell people about Federal Reserve note. That is a lie. That the Federal Reserve notes are fake and they make you more poor. The more you have, you think you're rich because you get stuff. But stuff, how are you going to get rid of stuff when it's time to run? Right? When Mother Earth creates earthquakes and volcanoes and hurricanes and terrible things that shake you up. Right? You can't carry all that with you. So Ashtar is tearing up my curtains. My son, Ashtar, commander of the Galactic Federation, is busy tearing up curtains right now. So I must go stop him before I have no curtains left. All right. Out. Hey. I love you all. I mean it. Come for a personal Soul Star chakra healing alignment. Open the high heart as well. Do it now.